As the release of the final Harry Potter film looms, fans prepare to say farewell to the wizard that changed their lives.
2007 was very emotional for most of us because it was the end of the story, but we've always had the movies, and this is the last hurrah of the movies, and then we're going to have to figure out what the F to do.
But is this truly the end of Harry Potter? Not so, say some fans.
They
are keeping the love alive with music inspired by the books and movies. It's called Wizard Rock. Stacey Pisani is the lead singer of the band Swish and Flick.
The band span all kinds of music types, from folk music to hip-hop to pop music.
It's self-aware, it's entertaining, it's funny, it's quirky, it works.
This music movement took off in libraries with a band called, you guessed it, Harry and the Potters. They assumed Harry's persona and performed songs about their fictional life. Soon every other character or spell had a band, like Draco and the Malfoys, the Whomping Willows. As more teens grabbed guitars, Wizard Rock bands drew fans wherever they went.
A lot of kids don't really have the experience yet to sing about their lives, so this is a way for them to get musically involved without having to pour their guts out about their life.
Having something to sing about allowed kids to stretch their vocal cords.
One of the philosophies of Wizard Rock is DIY, so you're doing everything yourself, you're not letting the record companies or the music industry control you.
That attitude spurred the creation of an array of Potter projects, like the fan-made A Very Potter musical and its sequel. And the Potter Puppet Pals.
Severus Snape.
Wizard Rock is also closely tied to the rise of the Harry Potter Alliance, a fan charity that gathered around the clarion call.
The weapon we have is love.
It was started by Boston consultant Andrew Slack and now has more than 100,000 members in 60 chapters all over the world.
It's really wild how widespread Harry Potter has become. There's chapters in Indonesia. There's chapters in Colombia.
The organization raised more than $123,000 in medical supplies for Haiti through auctions of Harry Potter memorabilia, a telethon, and tie-ups with other fan entities.
We need things like the Harry Potter Alliance to keep the messages of the books going, to keep the positive that you felt when you read the books.
The Alliance promotes literacy through book drives across the world, pushes voter registration, and raises awareness about social justice issues. The Alliance uses fan gatherings to spread the word, like the dueling event to mark the release of the last Harry Potter film.
We call them freak out muggle events. There's no reason why you can't enjoy yourself every once in a while and get into costume and just have a fun time.
Does this passion for Potter mean he will live on in the real world? Granger might have the answer.
I'm Hermione Granger.
No, not that one.
Of course it's Harry Potter. Instead of, what would Jesus do, is what would Harry do?
John Granger, known as the Dean of Harry Potter Scholars, says J.K. Rowling has changed literature forever.
Novels are really about transcendence, about entering into the story. The suspension of disbelief means to put aside your ego and to enter fully into the story. And that transcendent moment is why people read. And Rowling, by her success, 400 million books? Really. She's transformed our idea of what a book is.
So it comes back to the books, the sport, the music, fan conferences, and even a theme park might play a part, but it's the adults and kids picking up the books every day that will keep this wizard in hearts and minds for years to come. For 219 West, I'm Vineeth Thomas.